one are you going to take?
I was thinking this one.
What is that, peanut butter?
Possibly peanut butter.
Yeah, it looks like a peanut butter one.
So what sub did you get?
I got the Sicilian.
The Sicilian?
Yes.
Hot Sicilian.
Yes.
With what?
Whatever was on it, mushroom, sauteed, onions, and...
What about half?
Sure. And so, Dad dropped my phone.
I didn't mean
Yeah, it's okay. I just hope the video I was filming is okay.
it. Well, people are going to get sick watching.
The video got cut off because the phone got restarted from the fall.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Can I get a Mountain Dew Ice? And Tyler, what's that next to the... I don't know. Yeah, what is that?
It's lime. It's lime bubbly. Basically sparkling water, lime.
Sparkling water?
Yeah.
Do you want that?
Maybe I could try a Mountain Dew Ice.
All right, 2 Mountain Dew Ice.
The new Mountain Dew Ice.
You got it.
Total comes to 31.27. 40.
I've heard this place is subs and pizzas, so I'm assuming the pizza's homemade too.
It is. 873. You want to bag it all, or? Alright, have a good one then.
Yep, thanks.
We won't need a bag.
Alright, alright, I can get these.
Thanks.
Alright, where are we going to sit?
Wherever you want, for the most part.
Let's sit right here.
Sure.
And I'll wipe this off a little bit. Alright, oh, I don't know who's the who's now. Once we open it up, we'll know, right?
Right. That must be a lot for you, right? $31?
Alright.
What do you think?
Nice. Alright, this one is mine. This one is yours. I'll do it. Hold on.
Oh, thanks.
Wow. That looks good.
Thanks.
Alright, you're gonna have to put that phone down somehow. You're not gonna be able to eat that with one hand. It's that big.
I could try. It's a possibility. I mean, I did have it be cut in half.
Not gonna happen.
It's fine. I mean, I could try.
Okay.
That wasn't so bad.
What are the people watching right now? When you take a bite, you move your hand over here, and they're looking at this most of the time.
They're watching Mountain Dew Ice. He's a very interesting person. He has all kinds of interesting stories. I'll have you know he served in Nam.
Ooh.
Mountain Dew Ice. He served in Nam.
How do you know?
That green uniform? The meatballs are pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's napkins there if you need it.
I probably won't. I'm currently at the part where the visiting team tries a 2-point conversion.
For what? On Dan Hammy?
Yeah. I'm thinking of having
What, it's Dan Hamming playing football?
No, I'm thinking it's a flashback. I'm thinking of having Caesar's dad sustain a concussion while in the ensuing successful 2-point conversion. And then there'll be a hospital scene that'll complete the flashback. I don't think aliens would be interested in knowing about this sub.
Why, are there aliens?
There's no proof of that.
I don't think they would be interested.
Oh, they can't be interested because they don't exist. Wouldn't it be interesting if they did?
Yeah.
Imagine a civilization thousands of years more advanced than ours. Well, you can taste the mozzarella. I wonder.
There's fine mayonnaise in there somewhere.
Must be overpowered by the marinara. Or
The sauce.
yeah.
Bread's very good.
What?
I like the bread.
Me too. I wonder what kind of bread I got.
Look like you got... There's sesames on it? You just got regular Italian. I got sesame. I got seeds on mine.
Huh. So one day, Ice was out with his patrol in the jungle. And they were ambushed by some Viet Cong snipers. Ice ran and took cover behind a tree. And interestingly enough, the bullet was blocked by a rock. Of course, there was also a time where Ice was playing cards with some of his squad mates in the back of a Humvee. The Humvee crashed into a tree, and the worst thing that happened for Ice, it was revealed he was cheating at the card game. Because the cards in his sleeve slipped out in the crash.
That's funny.
He was made to clean the outhouse for 2 whole months. Ice wasn't seriously hurt in the crash, not physically at least. Is Bill back yet?
June.
June. Won't be back until June. Who says you can't eat half a sub with one hand?
Difficult. But you were able to do it.
Yep. I'll have you know, Ice got a first-class education in what a jungle looks like.
Sure he did.
I'll have you know, the most annoying thing about napalm is that it would always burn something that belonged to Ice. One time, Ice had a milkshake, and the napalm burned the milkshake.
How did he have a milkshake out in the middle of a jungle during a war?
Right before he was deployed, he got a vanilla milkshake at a McDonald's. And he brought the milkshake with him on the plane, the helicopter. And so maybe it was good for him because by then I'm sure the milkshake was spoiled. Why he didn't drink the milkshake? I don't know. Maybe he was too busy writing letters, I guess.
Well, the next place is a Mexican place. I didn't know that.
That grill place?
Yeah. Wow. The food looks good.
I'll have you know, Ice once stepped on a bunch of leaves and he fell into a tunnel. He found not gold or diamonds, but pecan soldiers. Luckily, he managed to get out in time, but it was only by a fraction of a hair.
You got here in the nick of time, Tom.
Why do you say that?
Look at the line.
Oh. One of the Viet Cong threw a grenade, and as he jumped out, it jumped out of the tunnel and it exploded, burying the whole tunnel.
You sure do know how to eat faster than me, Tom. Look at, I just finished my half.
With one hand?
Yeah, and you're eating one-handed. It's crazy.
You still might finish before me because I still got the cookie.
That's all right. I'll eat half of that cookie.
Okay. I'll have you know, Ice met the woman he would eventually marry at a Vietnamese village.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Huh.
He was out on patrol when he stumbled upon it. He was by himself for the most part. There were just one other squad mate. And he had to do some intel somewhere else. Ice walked up to the village center. And it was there he met the daughter of the village chief.
What was her name?
Marissa?
Nice Irish name.
Irish? Oh, is Marissa really an Irish name?
I don't know. It's more American. So what was the musical about?
You're in town?
What was it?
You're in town.
Huh. Was it a good thing?
Yeah. It had a strong Deadpool vibe to it.
Deadpool.
Yeah.
The comic guy?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, who put that on? Rockport?
Yeah. Excuse me.
Try not to burp out loud. And then put your mouth over it. Burp.
Oh.
And try not to burp with food in your mouth. Just trying to teach you that. Right?
Right. How to eat in public without embarrassing yourself?
Yes. All right, you want me to open that up for you?
Yes, please. Oh, you're right, it is peanut butter. Do you want half of it?
I want to try a bite of it.
You can do that. Thanks for the cookie. It's pretty good. Very good.
I see what he's doing now. Sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
So lettuce and onion.
It's got a sweet taste to it.
Yeah.
It's expected for cookies.
I gotta see who Minnesota. The draft is on. Do you know that?
I don't know. I didn't know that.
Yep.
The NFL draft.
Right.
I'll have you know, Ice once dropped in MRE into a
MRI.
river. MRI into a river. He had to swim. He swam for 2 hours before he found it.
Kicker.
Wait, did you have me say MRI?
MRI or MRE?
MRE. It's supposed to be ready to eat meal.
What's
So
MRI?
I don't know. I mean, I was trying to say that Ice dropped one of those ready to eat meals into a river, and he had to he swam for 2 hours before he found it. What's the official acronym? REM?
I don't know what it is.
Ready to eat meal? Or MRE? Meal ready to eat? Is it even possible to burn a milkshake?
Yeah, it's gonna heat up and evaporate.
Did he tell you that they take 30 minutes? Those one all three will take? Regular diet?
You want to know how Ice got his nickname?
How?
It was pretty cold one day, and he was out in a clearing within the jungle, and because it was relatively peaceful, he decided to go out for a dip in a nearby body of water that had a waterfall.
Yeah.
The thing is, he neglected to take off any part of his uniform, so he ended up freezing everything that was in his backpack, because his backpack drifted to where the waterfall was. Mm-hmm. He froze the med kit, the MRE. Even the guidebook got frozen. The whole backpack was frozen. But not any of the uniforms, strangely enough, because he himself didn't go near the waterfall, but the backpack did. And so his backpack ended up being out in the body of water for a much longer period of time than Ice himself was. It was 3 days before Ice and his squad even saw the backpack again. 3 whole days. 6 hours before Ice even noticed that his backpack was missing.
I'm gonna have to bring this home. Yep. Bad junk. Let's go over here.
And say,
What?
you got your half of the peanut butter cookie.
Yeah, and what did I just do?
Just put it.
Yeah, but what did I do?
Put away
I picked up. I put all the stuff in here. So I put it to the side so I wouldn't crumble it up in with it.
Oh, that's good.
So now I'm going to eat it.
Okay. You can have it. Good job. I'll have you know, Ice was once assigned to fly one of those planes used in the bombing raids. Everything was going pretty well until he ran out of bombs. He still had gunpowder and napalm. So you know what he used instead? He used
Milkshake?
How did he have 2 milkshakes?
No, tell me what he used.
No. But what he used instead were MRE packages. You see, there was a crate full of MREs. And so what he did was remove the contents out of the MRE cases and then put them in the freezer that plane happened to have a freezer on it. He put the contents into a freezer so they wouldn't. Or maybe there was no freezer and he instead used the contents of. He just used the contents of the MRE, thinking that maybe it would make the bomb stronger. Maybe. And he dropped. So basically, he put gunpowder and napalm into the MREs.
Alright, you ready?
And used those for additional bombs.
It's a splash of real juice. 1% juice.
1%. Yeah, literal splash. Not much. Anyway, we better get going.
Are you gonna put that? You gonna drink that?
Oh, it's empty.
All right.
For the most part, yeah.
We're gonna take that one too.
Thanks. How was the cookie?
Very good.
That's good to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That sub was good.